Eh, sila kakita si ate mo pamangkin eh. Okay. Sila kakita mo pamangkin. Si Madam. Ano ngalan niya? Ha? Sila? Takot? Salan tadi yang si kaya ni teh? Ani phone? Mami, ay mamami. Kunin ko ni mo mami. Ako masig mawala mo kay load naman ano.
Okay na na. Sige na. Mami, juri na po juri na Julia.
Pero oh.
Jopi. Jopi. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Then, kami mo cellphone ka picture ko.
So, gana ko ay nag-count ko burger.
Oo, kanina.
Clear na yung phone.
Oh, diyan ko. Mami, wala tayo. Katong background katong.
Hindi. Alay po din eh.
Mami, asa ka dapit? Oh.
Kami ko ba?
Ari ka dapit, mami. Stop ni dapit rin, mami. Ano yung body?
Tulog.
Ang body, mami.
Agay, niyan.
Wala.
Kita.
Naaw ka, mami. Anak kagamay na ba? 1, 2, 3. Di makita. Stop daw kay kagamay, mami.
Sige na, nanar ako.
One. Ako i-video sa kanal. Okay. Congratulations.
I'm Tashi from Philippines.
Ay, te, picture na tama doon.
Alang-alang may call, wala sila.
Ano yung picture na ng video? Okay na? Sige, watch na.
Sinalo. Last na pwede ka cold juice mo, mami. Ano yung tubig ka doon?
Dato, ganyan na sa tigris mo. You want more? Yung masyadili. Ito, nagkrato.
Tubig?
Eh,
Wala tubig doon?
ulaw na siya, te. Try ko nga. Asa mo?
Ay, dari. Karera na. Pwede na nagway na. Pero niya mo lang ito. Ito ba? Oh, ini ko ba? Bantay ko sa tulog. Bantay ko ng bagay ha. Wala pa ako tulog.
Asa makati?
Ako ang tulog dahil.
Apple ba yan na? Okay ra kag apple. Apple na.
Kawawa. Ganun yung tanong ano ako. Dakong kumuha.
Pagyasa ko liyan. Ano ha? Lahul no. Seven hello. Mami, buwan mami, ukas lang ka, sa naganahan mo i-motive. Aron, no black ko. Social mo, no black ko. Okay po po. Ha? Dili ko na lang. Ha? Dili ka lang. Pero nindot pa po ng black. Mama na sa ko, sa wab. Nindot po ng pero pwede po ka mag-dye color. Kaya magaling mga kanila, dili po ganahan yung black. Ate, malin taron dito kay muwalam lang ko bang sponsor pero ha? Muwalam lang ko bang sponsor? Papi, hello. I'm good. How are you, Papi? Hi, Poppy. How are you? Kita dito, mami. Nagana. Pero yun na kami. Kita na sila. Lagyan. Ito yun. Attending wedding, guys. Attending wedding for today's video. Topic right now. Pero tayo, ganahan ko si mong dire. Wala na, mami. Siya ba? Ano siya? Kana naka-black class. Siya na kuyog na pas binubuhan? Masa? Kana ka na naka-black ka na. Kuyog is binubuhan, mami. Kuyog mi dito, mami. O, sana? Katong naglakaw, kita kakatong ikan dari ba na? Naglagi? O, kadrapay man ito nila ito. Nakagay sila gikan.
Ito, tutupista raw. Tutupista raw.
Te, o gani, te, asa man ko ato, te, na ako'y wedding.
Wow. Wala ko magpapay.
03 Mami. Yeah, 0. This one. 03 Mami. Yeah, 0. This one is 0. Mami, 0. This one is 0. Mami, 0. Okay, this one is 0. Ilobang to anak ka? Lawat ka? Ulat sa pang atuan sa January sa boarding house kay nipik siya diri nga siputasan daw puno siya dayon. Dapat ko na yung ulo ning naibag dito nga paint nay. Paaso dito. O naibag dito nga paint naray paaso ato ning kawat putahan sila. Sige guys, sa putlong dagoy nga yung taon. Kaya natulog-tulog raman ko sila pag abot na. Hello, Day. Tasay ka. Hello, Day. Tasay ka. Sige, sige. Gawas lang sa gawas, Day. Katang lapit sa may gate. Nag-aircon na, bagora. Labat yung mulo. Okay, ginamit pa yung mami. Yan, lahat mo. Tagilakan mo.
Ina-inas
Mama
mama.
siya may una. Nanas tindahan. Para namin sa tindahan ra ako naman ang yari dili bali ikaw. Yan mo kayo.
Ay, ako po na. Ano ba? Oh.
Oo, kay paaso ka. Oo.
Please displays for our new development couple. Please look out for a while. Principal sponsors, parents, and other members of the entourage, please.
Oh, sige, sige, sige. Dili, mana ka siya. Oh, kulot pink ka bagay. Ito yung mo sa kanya siniga. Sige, tawag ko balik yung mabilis. May tawanan sila ng tawanan. Indog ka. Ah. Ay, sige na kay Kuya kataon niya. Diha ram tatulog.
Mami. Dahil sa buwan.
Oo niya. Papa, salino. Hala ka gawa ng liyang. Mga ni mami. Sunod din nagit mo na mami. Sari store. Where's my beautiful color layer? Wala, arrow lang eh. Kaya mo imo kiss. Ano lang mo gusto? Anak, hindi. You're like a fish, baby.
Distance introduce patience. Time build understanding. And love brought them both to the altar. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Phoebe, Michael, and Marielle's wedding reception. On behalf of those families, I'm extremely overwhelmed because all of you are here in celebration of their marriage. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jeffy, the co-lead of the groom, and I am your host in this wonderful celebration. Before anything else, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make a request. If ever you are going to upload any photo captured a while ago, in your social media accounts in both Facebook and Instagram, please do not forget to tag the newlyweds so that you will not be forgotten for the rest of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, before anything else, I just want to welcome all of you first here at Grand Marina Beach Resort. Everybody, clap your hands for yourselves, please. Thank you so much. And now, I know that all of you are now very excited meeting once again our newly wedded couple right after the wedding rites at the church a while ago. But before anything else, akong i-mention kanina, welcome, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Without so much ado, everyone, let's begin the celebration. Let's meet the parents of the couple. To start, the ladies and gentlemen. Sir Richard S. Maculares, the parents of the Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mrs. Marie T. Maculares and Mr. Richard S. Maculares. Clap your Thank you very much for your presence, Mr. and Mrs. Maculares. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Cirilla and Villarine and Mr. Danilo G. Villarine. Clap your hands. Alright, so over another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, for the parents of the groom and bride. Clap your hands, everyone! Thank you so much. And now let's move forward and introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, the people who stood with us as the couple to their vows. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet their principal sponsors. And to begin, everyone, let's welcome the team Ninongs. Everybody, here are Mr. Arthur, Marlon, Edison, Renerio, Alberto, Petro, Felix, Norman, and Ruby. Together, of course, the ladies and gentlemen, they are secondary sponsors for the Camel Court and Veil. Here are Ramon, Abner, Gilana Jr., and Daryl. Clap your your hands, everyone.
Wala na naglaga na sila.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Team Nino and secondary sponsors. Not yet, sir, not yet done, not yet done. That's it. Go back to the center part, sirs, please. And get ready for your dance number. Don't worry. Do your best because this is on the spot. Ready?
On the spot eh. Okay. This is fake. Mr. Dark Knight. Wala tayo sa lupa eh. Yes.
All right, kaya ba nila? Kaya, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, clap your hands for Team Nino's and secondary sponsors. All right, so thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us also going to meet the Team Nina's and the female secondary sponsors to begin with. Let's have Maria, Estella, Fritzy, Iris, Virginia, Griselda, Florentina, Mayflor, Geraldine, Mylene, Sylvia, Teddy Nathaniel, and the Abigail. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Pride and female secondary sponsors, clap your hands, please.
May lakuan na ako. Piliman? Team the Great.
That was incredible. Thank you very much, the Team Nina's and female secondary sponsors. What about giving them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Clap your hands for the Ninas and Ninas and clap your hands for the secondary sponsors. Wala bang palakpakan dyan? Alright, thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us also going to meet the youngsters present in this wonderful celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the team of groom first. To begin, let's welcome our best men, Robbie, Rustin, Francis, and Eric, Crimson, Paul, Marie, Clifson, Kristen Daniel, Christian Bonner, the Prince Joseph, Kim Joseph, Martin, Jaylor, Kent, Martin, and Ben, Alizon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them with a
How are
big
you,
round
Dave?
of applause.
To say good morning.
Get ready to dance, bachelors, in my count. 1, 2, 3, DJ. Play that music, please.
Wow. Okay, ain't nobody fucking with my click, 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 click. Oh God. Wow. Okay, ain't nobody fucking with my click, 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 click. Ain't nobody fresher than my mom, click, 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 click. As I look around, they don't do it like my click, click, click.
Boys, that was also nice. I guess we now go to transfer on the side, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let us also meet our team bride. Let's welcome our maids of
No, 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 na, 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 lugar nila tuda talaga. No, 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 na, 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 na. Lugar nila tuda talaga. No, 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 na, 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 na.
Alright, that was a nice and gentle. Thank you very much, ladies. Ang gaganda ng ating groomsmen, bestmen, and of course, our maids of honor and the bridesmaids, ladies and gentlemen. Palakpakan po natin sila muli. Everyone, clap your hands, everybody. You may now proceed to your seats, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess we are now going to pause for a while and witness the video presentation prior to giving you our
Little things like a shoebox full of cracks. We sepia tone love. Love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart. Why we're here and where do we go? And how come we're so hard? It's not always easy, and sometimes life will be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. One thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
Saan sila ka-prenup na eh? Laura Min. Ah, Walls daw. Walls area. Murag.
And all of these moments just my time going into my dreams tonight. Going over double round when the morning light sings and there's no place. But tomorrow night you see that they'll be gone too many things I have to do. But all of these dreams I find a way to make it listen. I'll be under the impression I was somewhere in between. Was all told just me and you.
Tashi, why am I not
The places
blue?
we got to be was sit beneath the mango tree.
Alright, that was quick. Thank you very much. And Makahiba Productions. Palakpakan po natin, ladies and gentlemen, the Makahiba, everybody, will prepare the video presentation for all of us this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is not the perfect time at moment, ladies and gentlemen, to meet the newly married couple. I guess we are now going to stand. Everybody, please, before giving you our newly married couple, manindog ang kanan, baka o maidad-idaran man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me grab this opportunity to present to you Fibin, Michael, and Mariel, Mr. and Mrs. Paco Lares. Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for them, please. Everybody clap your hands for Fibin, Michael, and Maria, ladies and gentlemen. Pwede na pong maupo ang lahat. Maupo, everybody. Alright, of course, I would like to grab this opportunity and chance to talk to our newly wedded couple here. Even pero kay Baloko, you're really prepared so much this very day. How are you, Inday Mariel?
I'm officially really sir kay Managil. At least karon na. Happy ko kay na akong mga pinalangga o dinapit yun na tao nag-expect yun na mo na money. Pero kung pasalamat yun sa uli.
Alright, so thank you very much, Inday Mariel. Pero before anything else as well, I would like to welcome you back in our country. Welcome back, Inday Mariel. For almost 2 years for staying abroad and rendering your service. Bisan dili mga Pinoy itong imong gerindiran dito, pero you did your best ug mao ni resulta sa tanang mapagpaningkamot nimo. Together, of course, with your husband who is actually a teacher. Inday Mariel, you know what? The very concern of your guests this afternoon is that maka-honeymoon pa ba si Mariel o si Father Michael na muuli naman first week of June kaning si Mariel? Would you like to answer that concern?
Simple answer. Ikuha na lang ipaapas.
Paapas na lang. Pero kung mahingagaw,
Ipaapas o basin humana?
grabe ka Mariel ha? Yung pwede, grabe ka. Oo. Posibleng wala pa, pero posibleng humana di ay, di ba? Palapakan po natin ang bride natin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And of course, Dodong Feb Feb, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
You are good, gigalhak na si Feb Feb?
Gamay.
Gamay lang. Nagwapo man ato karon.
You're happy now, Jim. You're happy.
Ato ang mga burloloy diha na tita. Imuhan na.
I thought you already sleep, Jim.
Mau na kita, diba? Mau na yung life na ako ang dream.
Teary-eyed. Hilakon. Palampakan po natin ang group natin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. The very first dance that we are now about to witness, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be a dance between a mother and our groom. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the mother, Marie Tan Paculares, and of course, Philip Michael for the mother and groom dance. Everyone, clap your hands, please. Pizza, ready to build a life of his. It is a dance of soft pride and silent tears, of lullabies turned to blessings, of sprayed knees and soaring trains. No words are needed. The rhythm speaks of years folded into a moment. As she lets go, she does so not with sadness, but with a heart full of joy. Knowing her love goes with him, it is more than tradition. It is a promise and spoken that no matter how far he walks, he will always carry the echo of her heartbeat. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mrs. Marie Paculares and Kevin for the mother and groom dance. Clap your hands for them, ladies. Our second dance, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be performed, of course, by a father and a daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Danilo G. Villarin and Mariel Villarin Paculares for the father and daughter dance. Everyone, clap your hands, please.
I know what you see when you look at me as we walk down the aisle.
The father and daughter dance is a high poetry of love, where times knows and hearts speak without words. In that gentle sway, a lifetime of memories and faults. Tiny hands once again, lullabies faded, and the master that lingers in the soul. It is a silent farewell and a tender blessing, as the father lets go, not in sorrow but in grace. The dance becomes a bridge between yesterday and tomorrow, between a daughter once cradled and a woman now cherished. It is not just a tradition, but a heartbeat in motion, soft, timeless, and full of love. In those few shared days, generations speak, emotions rise, and a father's silent promise endures that no matter where life leads her, she will always be his little girl. Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for Mr. Danilo G. Villarin and Mariel Villarin Paculares, father and daughter dance. Clap your hands. is not complete without traditions, ladies and gentlemen. Today is indeed a special day and will forever be etched in the memories of our beloved couple. For today marks the beginning of their new life together. From this day forward, they shall be one. And on this joyful beginning, what could be more fitting but to celebrate this with this first dance? As the saying goes, it takes two to tango. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet once again Phil, Michael, and Mariel, Mr. and Mrs. Popularis in their first dance club.
Through quiet nights, though miles apart, I ask God for someone true. Before I saw your face, I knelt and cried. Lord, send the one to walk beside. Through every season, dark and
Bubbles, mami.
hero could stay and let me.
Nahanap kita sa bubbles na likuan.
I pray for you, you pray for me. Before our hearts had eyes to see. Now faith and love have found a place to soar.
Ay, balon na muna gagawin. Balon na gagawin.
I pray for you.
Bulit part. Anong bubbles na lalagyan ko.
Through waves my hopes they meet. Each whisper
Wala na ko sa mga may tubig na.
now standing close, I see it's true. God kept His word. His promise more than I could see. Now every breath my heart knows who. I waited all my life for you. I pray for you, pray for me before our hearts had eyes to see. Now faith and love found a place to soul me on my boundless ways. I pray.
There is also a Filipino wedding tradition, ladies and gentlemen. That as our couple does their first dance, everybody is invited to be a pesto wheel on the suit of the groom and the gown of the bride. In this tradition, we can actually help them both to start their new life together as married individuals. And this is what we call here in the Philippines, pabaon. Ladies and gentlemen, we may now stand and initiate an action for Fibin, Michael, and Mariel. Extend something for them today from your pockets, ladies and gentlemen. Doon na lang sila palihog sa tubangan. Grab something from your pockets, everyone. Magamay man or madako, you may actually use a red envelope here. Ngayon ipin sa mismong sash na gisuot ni Michael or sa gisuot man ni Mariel. Let's help them start a new life. Being a newly wedded couple, ladies and gentlemen, for Mariel and Febel. Choose of Mariel and Febel. We are in need of your presence here in front. And as much as we need a little amount from your pockets this afternoon. Doon lang palihog diri sa tubangan, dear friends, family, and relatives. And of course, maninoys, maninays, for Mariel and for Febel. Join them in the start of our celebration. To the family members of Campbell who traveled all the way from Manila, join us here please in front and extend something. Baka pwede po, bigyan sila ng konting kabaon para sa bagong buhay na pinasok po ng dalawa. Nakilog sa harapan. Join them, everybody. Anyway, we have just started this part of our celebration, but we will be cutting this one sooner or later. Basta lang po ang tanan makadool sa tubangan. Anyway, any amount will do, ladies and gentlemen. You will actually extend 20 pesos, 50 pesos, 100 pesos, 150 pesos, 200 pesos, 500 or 1,000 pesos. Join them in front, please. And also the faculty and staff of the Julia National High School Poblacion, Senior High School Department, teachers, please join us here and grab some envelopes, enclose that amount that you're willing to extend for Fem and Marian this afternoon. Approach them here, extend that blessing that you receive from heavens. One of these teachers sa ilahang mid-year bonus equivalent to 1 month's salary. Dari na Sir Jim Boy, pamilya biya kami Feb. At okay, may asawa na ang pag-ianak. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Ma'am Teams. Thank you so much. Mr. Bonnet, of course, thank you very much. Join us here, everybody. Miss Joania, join us here, please. Special mention for you because I know you, of course.
Ay, wala naman sila na.
And the friends of Mariel, ang Papa de Tita would also like to extend something
Wala
to
ko
Madam. Thank you
magpadala ra mo
very
yan.
much.
Apitras yate.
What about Mr. and Mrs. Delara? Are you through? Inday Demi, okay, very good. I hope it's 2,000 pesos Inday Demi. Wala na sa halin sa Wamus 1 and 2. Poblacion and Lamacan.
Mama. Mama. Mama, you're not gonna go there.
In the lobby, would you like to extend something for your brother and sister-in-law? Just a flying kiss. Just a flying kiss for them. Dr. Reynald Sidigo, please do the honor. Isa pa done also. Pero wala akong nakita, ma'am and sir. Make sure, ma'am and sir, na nakatay video surveillance na pwede na itong i-check later on kung nakaduol ba yun. My God, Mariel is teary-eyed, she's crying, ladies and gentlemen. She is so happy. Kaya sa ilang giingon, everyone ako ni tap na sa kong selebrasyon kung asa, makabawi-bawi ang kinasal silang gigasto karong adlaw. Oo. Nakahilak yun si Mariel. Kay ubay-ubay yun ang mga nidunol diri sa tubangan. In fairness, namulak si Lulong Femfem sa dakan kayong mga envelopes, as well as Mariel at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. Engineer Villari, please do. Ayaw i-Gcash, we need cash. We need cash. Hindi pwede i-Gcash. Kaya posible pang malimutan kung mag-Gcash. Mr. and Mrs. Pacolares are now up.
Yes, that's
This story, ayaw at least 5,000 pesos. Sorry, was it 5,000? 10,000, 15,000. Very good. Thank you very much. On behalf of the newly wedded couple, ladies and gentlemen, extending my heart Thanksgiving to each one of you. All of you deserve a big round of applause. Clap your hands for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. May I request our maids of honor to kindly remove those envelopes and sachets, please. Let's wait for a while, everyone. Nagalap yung duog ka na sa National Classing Bag. Apple bag.
Muna mo, may
Ay, dili. Ako mo.
Continue, ladies. Let's wait for a while, ladies and
Kunin ko
gentlemen.
na yan.
Make sure to turn over right after how those envelopes kay Mariel at Feb. Kay nagpakaulaw
Wala
ang
ka na
pinangayo ang
kanina.
nasa kababisita karuan. Ayaw tawag yung bigotigan.
Wala rin ko pag-isir.
Sa una nga bino sa ilahang kamilyoon ni everybody. Alright.
Thank you so much, Bejan.
Best man, may I request our best man, please? Kasi pwede matabang atong best man.
Thank you,
To
very
make this
beautiful.
fast. Yes, of course, dali Mister. Doro Laagan.
Para ma-applikan ko ito.
Please support Doro Laagan sa iyang advocacy. Ang paglaag-laag sa City
Hi,
of Manila.
Jim. Hello, Sally.
How are you, Jim?
Dora Lagan, i-turn over please. Wala na
Don't forget to like and subscribe at Zero. At Zero.
Ha?
3. Ulang kumato. Mama may.
Alright, so thank you very much, ladies. Thank you very much, Mr. Dora Lagan, and to our maids of honor. Next, of course, we'll be slicing of the cake, Mr. and Mrs. Approach the table out there. The cake which has been part of every Filipino wedding celebration since the Roman times is a symbol of good luck and fertility. The sharing of this food symbolizes the couple's willingness to fulfill each other's needs, creating a band so simple yet so strong. Ganun Feb, ikaw mubungit sa iyong slides. Inday Mariam, ipatong imong kamot sa iyang kamot, please. And together make 2 cups in order to make a portion of the 3 cake out there. You ready? First cup, Mr. and Mrs.
Ako na ron.
First cup.
Kirin na lang. Ako na
That's wonderful. Help each other, Mr. and Mrs. Paculares. Tangtanga ang slice sa cake. Use the fork provided for you again and the saucer at the same time. Help your husband, Ariel, and help your wife, of course, Petra.
Ilaw, ilamin. Skola.
Join me here, Feb and Mariel, for the sharing of that piece of cake, of course.
Naman.
Para makita sa inyo ang mga guests karong hapon, Mr. and Mrs. Paculares, Mr. Ray, and go back here. Diri sa
Ay,
umaw.
madahan. Really. Sa mga sponsor. Really, John.
Thank you, Miss.
Arvin, nagkana.
Mr. Paculares, I want you to divide that into, please. Divide that into. Meaning, 1 piece is for you and 1 piece is for beautiful wife. But sa muhingin sa iyong asawa ng
Thank you,
Pep,
Osco.
congratulations, Don.
Thank you, Mami.
First and foremost, I am so proud of you. Finally, you have married the woman that God has destined for you for a lifetime. And we are very open to that idea na sooner or later, Don, you'll be spending your life with her outside the country. And we are so excited for that one for you after. And talabago ka doon, maningkamot ka, not because dapat yung suportahan ng iyong pamilya, but because you have this beautiful woman standing before you, and ako ay responsibilidad ng dagdag. Bisan pa man og siya na itrabaho abroad, pero nakikigyapon ka responsibilidad doon. O usa ni Ana ang papaunon siya sa iyahang mga dapat paunon na makahatag kaniya og kusog. O usa ni Ana ang dapat imong ipakaon niya karong tunga sa gabi hinagaw ba usa siya molupad pabalik abroad. Mauna na Mariel, open your mouth as wide as possible para makakita ang tanan kung unsalan kadako ang imuhang baba. Sa dako kay bunal nga init effective kanina may natagos-tagos sa loob tilang-tilapan. 1, 2, 3, open your mouth. Kaya ko baka ni Mariel. Kaya ko baka ni mo. Oo, hindi pa anang duha-dung na kay extra palino. Usik kaayo ang figure kay
Aligdan po na gwadaya ba na no?
I-savor of course na Mariel. O di ba? Halos dili ka buka imong baba mo kung mahitabo imo sila kasi mag-lock ka. Okay? Anyway, it's your turn, Mariel. Natin nahabilin ka rin na pita for your husband and of course in Inday. Congratulations. And sa imong pagpaningkamot dahil mo na siya fruit sa tanan mo pag-anto sa Ron. Kauban si Bana nga na-adri na pita sa Pilipinas lang. Ingon pagaling ka sa ako last time in Linda. At one was last time. Yeah, it was one moment na pasipilit yun mo para sa usap-usap. Kaya nagduda mo para sa usap-usap. As long as mutubag si Ted sa mga tawag, maugit. But if he did not answer the call from Lubia of Germany, nakainong pagputol na yun. Pero kaluoy sa Ginoo, naata ka ng diri. Mo nandun, Pep, palihog ko, abris imong baba as wide as possible tulog kay, kung nakibunang for her later on tonight, naku siya itong hakapuntod, di mo kang kumag-kumag ka. Yan yung takla-takla ang napanigurado, magpunga-punga, di ka. Open your mouth, Pep, in 1, 2, 3, and ang hindi lang mag- 1, 2, 3, and open your mouth and eat the pizza. Okay. All right. Clap your hands, everybody, for Pep and Mario. Kiss each other. 1, 2, 3. Kiss lips to lips.
Thank you,
And very good. That's good.
Make my screen
And let's
colorful.
proceed to the drinking of
Like and
wine.
subscribe at
Please.
Sarah Mami, thank you. Thank you also.
Raising a glass together is a way for everyone
For
in wishing good health and happiness to the newlyweds. As the wine is poured, our newlyweds now make wishes for their good fortune, a better future, and the best life
Another one
possible
old
for
school.
them. But before this one commences, ladies and gentlemen, will commence, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite one of the best men of our group, Feb, for his message. And who would it be, Feb?
Sabi no?
It's gonna be Doro Lagan, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Aransas, clap your hands for him and for his message. Join us here, Mr. Aransas.
Swimming pool.
Bye for now, guys. Stay in the next live later. Yeah.
Sorry.
Kasi makuan ko ba malubat?
Oh,
Kari
really?
kasi. Dali lang.
So, before I'm going to start my message to the newlyweds, so good afternoon
Subscribe na
everyone.
po kami yung karoon. Alay. Nagad. Alam, mama.
Of this celebration, ladies and gentlemen, has finally arrived. We are now about to partake the blessings prepared for today's celebration. Manindog ang tanan para sa usa kapag ampo. I would like to request Miss Renaline to join us here in front, please. And Miss, please do the honor.
everyone. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, today our hearts are full of gratitude as we gather to celebrate this beautiful wedding and the love that has brought us all together. Thank you for this special day, for the joy that surrounds us, and for the blessing of witnessing two lives become one.
With our newly wedded couple prior to approaching the buffet table on the side. So Mr. and Mrs. Paculares, get ready. Prepare yourselves at the center part, please. Asa man na to ang table number 1 ani mga miss? That's table number 3, guys. Di ta ka pamukpot, kinaigi pa to.
Dinay sila. Kaya na dari, bukan kaya na dari. Sa pa. Ari lang kita muna.
Table number 1.